Hello everyone and welcome. Good morning here from Australia. Good afternoon, good evening to everyone here wherever you are in the world. So if you are catching me live, say hello, tell us where you're tuning in from, or push hashtag live. If you are catching this on a replay, just put hashtag replay. In that way that will push the video up to the top for more people to watch it. So thank you for watching this video. Today I am sharing some information about this topic that I love so much, self-image. Let's face it, so many people have no idea what it is. And if only they understand self-image, the results in their life will change dramatically. So I'll be sharing with you some information about self-image and the two things that you need to do first before you start creating a new self-image. So if you are catching me live now, say hello if you're just popping in now, or tell me where you're tuning in from. Now, Maxwell Maltz is a psychiatrist and a cosmetic surgeon in the 60s. He found self-image psychology, and he said that having an understanding of the psychology of the self, it's a key to a better life, better results, and it's the difference between freedom and conformity. Now, most people conform, and they follow what was handed down to them and what they're being told to do or who they need to become, instead of being, doing, or having what they want to do or having what they want. So I don't know whether you know it, but your self-image is running you. It is controlling your behavior. It is controlling what you do. It is controlling your income, what you're getting in your life, how you love, the people you hang out with, everything in your life. It's been controlled by your self-image. Now, it doesn't matter what you know. If you don't change what's going on the inside, the outside's not going to change. And that's the truth. Because everything comes from the inside. It comes from within. If the inside doesn't change, well, there's no change, on the outside. Most people don't know that. I didn't even know that. I didn't know why I was getting the results that I was getting until I got to study the human mind, human behavior and potential, and then working and be mentored by Bob Proctor, who has gone now, God bless him. And I love what Bob Proctor said in one of his teachings. He said that I am not who I think I am. I am not who you think I am. I am who I think you think I am. Write that down. But that's so powerful. That really stood out to me. I am not who I think I am. I am not who you think I am. I am who you think I think. What I think you think I am. I realized I made it hard for myself. It was my own doing. I didn't understand myself, so I had to go deeper. So fast forward, after studying and understood the self-image, my life has changed. And this can be for you, whatever it is that you are looking forward to change in your life. I lost everything over 3 years ago, start from zero, nothing. And I owed 6-figure debts. And in just over 2 years, I paid it all off. So now I'm working, doing what I love to do. So before we go into it, there are two images that we have. There's an outer image. So this is the image that we show the world. The way that we dress, the way that we talk, the way we sit, the way we act and relate to people. Everything has an image, like a business. Business calls it branding. And then we have an inner image. This is the self-image that we have of ourselves. That's the image that you want to change to achieve big goals. You want to change the results that you're getting in your life. That's what you need to change, the self-image. Now, self-image, it's one of the programs that's stored inside of your subconscious mind. It is a control mechanism that is running you. So wherever you are, at this point in your life, whatever results that you're getting, whether it's health, whether it's your family, whether it's finances, relationship, whatever's going on in your life, all of that are assumptions that you have carried around for a long time. Everything, that is happening in your life, it's a concept. It's an evaluation that you hold of yourself from the past. Self-image sets the boundaries of what you can accomplish. Now, this is a setting that sits in the part of your subconscious mind, and its job is to automatically steer you in a direction, to accomplish whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever the goal that you have. So it's a built-in automatic guidance system, and it prescribes the area of the possible for you. So how was self-image formed? So this is a good question, because you need to understand how it was formed and how you're being conformed to your past. So when you were a baby, your subconscious mind was wide open. In your early years of your life, the ability to control what energy or ideas were going into your subconscious mind had not developed. Your conscious mind was not formed. So everything that was going on in that baby's environment, what people are saying, the ideas, the thoughts, the beliefs, well, obviously were what you're being taught will go straight into that subconscious mind. So these ideas then become fixed in the baby's subconscious mind. And the fixed ideas, they become habits. Now, there are millions of habits fixed in the subconscious mind. They are called conditioning. Now, what happens when that baby was able to think for themselves, for herself or himself? The baby has now been programmed. So the baby is no longer an infant. The conscious mind has been developed. So he or she now has the ability to think. So what do you think they're going to think? They are going to think thoughts that are in line with their programming. Our mind was programmed genetically, and that's why we look like our relatives, and we're being programmed environmentally. Unfortunately, we're being handed a different concept of ourselves. And here's some statistics that I found out, that 50% of people lived through some trauma, abuse, or whatever that is. Even, if you come from the best family, you've probably gone through some form of trauma, event or situation that may have impacted how you see yourself. It's your parents, it's other influential adults around you who basically started to tell you what's wrong, what's right, what's good, what's bad. Do this, do that, or don't do this, don't do that. What you can do, what you cannot do. And they will drill in all of this, their beliefs, their values. And as a kid, we didn't even question it, right? We didn't develop our intellect. We were not in a position to develop our thinking. And parents or adults around you just sprout up all of these things, and we were hypnotized. Our subconscious mind was wide open, and whatever it is they tell us, it went straight in. So think about what I'm sharing. Does this make sense? If you are watching this live, does this make sense to you, what I'm sharing with you? Because you have been programmed environmentally, and that's how your self-image was formed. So before we create a new self-image, there are two things that you need to do first. Two things you need to do first before then you start moving to making some changes to it. Number one, that the self-image that you hold is false. So you got to believe that is false. You have to understand how the self-image was formed, and I've shared with that how it was formed. How your current results is the reflection of your past, of your old programming. So we have something that, if we have something that we're working towards and we haven't achieved it yet, our self-image may not be there yet. Our self-image is trying to catch up. Because remember that you can never outperform your self-image, because it is a pattern that's already been set. So it doesn't matter what you're trying to do, there's a pattern's already been set. So unless you're prepared to change that, you're never going to go beyond what's already been set. So unless you believe that the self-image is false, where you are at, and that your current self-image it's not your truth, that you are more than enough, that you are more than meets the eye, that you have more to give, that you're more, that you can be, do, and have anything, you are not going to change. Does this make sense to you if you are watching this? So you have to believe that your self-image that you're holding is false. It's not the truth. Because you can be more, you can have more, you can, give more. You can have anything you want. You see, we live on 3 planes of understanding, that we are a spiritual being, we have an intellect, and we live in a physical body. So if you believe that we're a spiritual being, spirit is always for fuller expression and expansion. We always want to do more. You always want to be more, because that is what the spirit does. It wants to expand. So you have infinite potential within you, but it's up to you to bring that out. So that's the first one. And then the second one, second thing that you must do is that you have to see the image that you want to create of the new person that you want to become is based on truth. Did you get that? I'll say it again. You have to see the image that you want to create of the new person that you want to become is based on truth. And that it can be changed, because it can. It can be changed. But how do we know the truth, you may ask? The truth is what's in your heart. It comes from within. It's inside of you. It comes from your heart of hearts, as the Greek calls it, your authentic self. What do you really want? What sort of person that you want to become? Because it comes from, inside. So underneath all of that we have in our subconscious mind, it's a bunch of rubbish that we need to let go. These are the things that are holding us back, that are making us stuck, making us stuck to stay where we are. Our real self is attractive. Knowing and loving ourselves is a game changer, ladies. The real you want to come through, but we are suppressing it. We are suppressing it due to old beliefs. So you need to be prepared to let go of what's holding you back. The old limiting beliefs, your past is holding you back. So you need to create space for the person that you want to become. You have a program, but you're not the program. It's not your program. Just remember that you have a program, but you're not the program. Our beliefs are things and are real. For a long time, we ran our life based on these beliefs about ourselves. Your bank balance will always match your belief system. When your self-image it's not in line with your bank balance, it's easier to change your bank balance, right? It's what you're familiar with. It requires no effort and no change. But you know what? If you really want to change that bank balance, you need to change your self-image. You need to change how you see yourself. Because otherwise, the change you will find is temporarily if you only focus on changing your bank balance. Now, if you want permanent results, you need to change your self-image. It's our thoughts, it's our beliefs about ourselves that's controlling that bank balance. That's controlling your life, not the outer world. Most people, they're seeking changes through the outer world, but you need to seek change from within. You get that right, your world will change. The outside world, it's a reflection of your inner world. So I hope that you can use some ideas that I've dropped here today to change how you see you, to change your self-image, and then in turn, change your income, change everything in your life. So if this resonates with you and you want to create a new self-image fast, then here's what I do. And here's how I can help you go further with what you've learned today. My name is Nisa Dermot. I am a success mindset, self-image and abundance coach and mentor. I'm also a Proctor Gallagher consultant. I've been mentored and coached by Bob Proctor, who has gone now, God bless him. You know, so many people are living their lives as victims of their past, directed by their old limiting beliefs, their self-critical programming, because of their inadequate self-image. This impacts the way they see themselves, their mental well-being, and their results. So I help women discover their real selves, break free from their past programming so they can find their greatness, so they can be themselves, so they can be free to express and be free to rewrite their own stories. So I am offering the opportunity to work with 10 women as I hold your hand and be coached by Bob and myself on my new 12-week self-image accelerator program. So there is a huge discount for my launch for the first 10 women who are ready to make their mark. So if you want to find out more information about my 12-week program, the link will be in the comments section. So thank you so much if you are watching this live. If you're catching this on the replay, thank you for watching this video. And hello, Ashmay, thank you for watching this. But thank you for coming on here and watching this. So keep it simple and be deliberate. Bye for now.